The beautiful boss lady just asked Tony to tidy up the mahjong tiles, but who would have thought that after she left, Tony actually wrapped all the tiles with the tablecloth, then started shaking it wildly in his hands. When he laid the tiles back on the table, the once messy mahjong tiles were instantly lined up perfectly neat. Right at that moment, the boss lady came back from the restroom and saw the scene. She walked over out of curiosity, and was shocked to find every hand on the table was a heavenly winning hand. It was only then that the boss lady realized this errand boy working at the casino was definitely no ordinary person. Turns out Tony was the personal disciple of a gambling master. By the age of 18 he had already mastered all kinds of sleight of hand. He could tell the dice roll by sound, and see through any trick with just a glance at the table. But despite being a genius, a year ago he almost froze to death on the street, because on the day he finished his training, his master repeatedly warned him, never use gambling skills to make a living, never use tricks to earn money. The gambling world has no loyalty, only profit. Once you fall into it you're destined to lose. So Tony gave up gambling from then on, and ended up wandering the streets to survive. Just when he had nowhere left to go, the boss lady showed up. She took pity on him, not only paid for his medical bills, but also gave him a job doing chores in the casino. Tony never forgot this kindness, and willingly worked in silence for 2 years, until one day, the boss lady suddenly called a staff meeting. She brought out all her savings and divided them among everyone. She admitted the gambling king was coming to challenge their place. Every casino he set foot in had all gone out of business. Knowing no one under her could beat him, she thought instead of letting them lose with her, it would be better to just disband now and leave. Hearing this, the staff all said she had always treated them well, and swore to go down with the casino if needed. But at that moment, Tony, the man she once saved, stepped forward and took the money, which instantly caused outrage. Someone cursed him for being ungrateful, saying without the boss lady, he would have died on the street long ago. But Tony remained calm, and pulled out a wad of cash from his bag. Unbeknownst to everyone, that wad of money was the turning point for the boss lady. Meanwhile, the gambling king had arrived with his crew. He threw down 2 bags of cash as he entered, claiming he would wipe this place clean. The boss lady immediately sent out her 2 best card players, but right from the start, the gambling king made his move. He subtly hit a few key cards. Although his actions were almost unnoticeable, they didn't escape Tony's eyes, yet he chose not to expose it right away. Soon after, the gambling king went all in. The tension in the room skyrocketed. Even though the 2 players were confident in their hands, they lost their nerve under the gambling king's immense pressure. Seeing this, the gambling king sneered. Not only did he accurately call out their hands, he also revealed that his own cards were weaker. But realizing he knew even their hidden cards, the 2 players got scared and didn't dare to call. The gambling king then exposed their cheap tricks, and mocked that he had gotten bored of such moves a decade ago. Hearing this, they figured he must be bluffing, but Tony spoke up and said they should call. Seeing a mere errand boy giving advice, the 2 players started accusing him. In the end, they chose to fold and admit defeat. Witnessing this, the gambling king realized they were no real threat, and grew even more arrogant, mocking them in front of everyone as useless trash, then casually took all the chips. At the critical moment, Tony stepped up, pulled out a wad of cash and blocked the gambling king. Facing a challenge from a lowly errand boy, the gambling king scoffed, but Tony fought back.